to take a quick look now at some of the projected winners in the races for the U.S. House of Representatives. Many of our incumbents keeping their seats. Not really any surprises here in the Pacific Northwest overnight. Representative Suzanne Bonamici, Kurt Schrader, Earl Blumenauer, all projected winners in their races.
Yes, and joining us live right now is Oregon Representative Earl Blumenauer. You know him for his bicycle pin. He has won back his District 3 seat last night after winning 75% of the vote. Good morning to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's good to be with you.
Yeah, and so I don't know that this came as much of a surprise to you. We didn't really hear a lot about your race during this election season.
We spent a lot of time connecting with voters. It shifted during the pandemic where we were trying to help people cope with it. But we spent a lot of time on measures here in Oregon, the tobacco tax to protect our kids. Working with Congressman Peter DeFazio, who was thankfully reelected, and the presidential campaign, which was a good night for Oregon voters. I was pleased across the board with work that they did, from libraries to police reform, having Peter DeFazio back to help us lead our charge to rebuild and renew the country and Oregon. We've got our work ahead of us.
Well, you mentioned the presidential campaign, so I do want to ask you about that. We're certainly seeing a very tight race still being counted, and I'm curious your reaction to some of the president's comments already this morning about how some of this mail-in voting is being tallied.
We in Oregon have been doing this for 25 years, and we can see through his phony arguments. Joe Biden is ahead in the states that he needs. The counting will proceed. I think even before the day is over, it'll be clear that those states have been called. He has had a higher margin in those critical states than Donald Trump had in 2016. He flipped Arizona. I think you're going to see Wisconsin, Michigan. There's 1.4 million votes in Pennsylvania that need to be counted, and they come from areas that we know Joe Biden is going to do well. So we just need to be patient, count them, but make no mistake, if it stopped today, Biden would win, but it's going to look better as the day goes on.
Even if Biden does win, the Senate did not appear to flip blue like some people thought it might. Just what are your concerns moving forward with, the House and the Senate being able to work together and get anything done? Because that has been a concern.
Well, the biggest impediment to getting something done has been Donald Trump interfering, declaring that we're not going to work together, for example, on the pandemic and the recovery. President Biden understands how to do this, and I think it'll be better. But the Senate's not over. We picked up a seat in the Senate. The 2 seats in Georgia are question mark. They're still counting votes in North Carolina. Maine has that ranked voting choice. We may not know for several days in terms of where Maine shows up. So it's not clear that the Democrats don't control the Senate, but the biggest impediment to getting things done in Washington, D.C. has been Donald Trump's irrational, erratic, and bombast. If we get an administration that will work with Congress, Republicans and Democrats, I'm optimistic. And Joe Biden has proven that he can work with people on both sides of the aisle. I've watched him do it, and he'll do it again.
Well, I think there are a lot of Americans out there hoping that regardless of any outcomes here in this election, there will be some bipartisan work getting done, some COVID relief, a lot of things coming in the months and years ahead.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Congressman, thank you. We appreciate your time this morning. Thanks for joining us. And again, congratulations on your reelection.